what we do is we sit in this delicious presence. We just sit in it. We invite it. You notice in the meditations that I do, it's like inviting presence, inviting the reality of us to join in one body, to see as one body of presence what wants to visit us today. It could be a joy. Somebody, for example, a woman comes up and says, wow, I just feel like I'm too big. And we say, come on out, because I'm too big is a code word for this beauty that I am. There's some little curse sitting on top of it. So you can feel the beauty welling up and you say, yes. And the room fills with her beauty. Sure, there are tears as it births itself into the room, but it's all about the beauty. It's all about the beauty. And so we don't go searching for pains to process. What we do is simply say, here we are together, one body, in the name of the holy, gathering together to celebrate ourselves. Let's celebrate and let's see what visitors want to come to visit this feast that we are. And as we lay out the feast, then all like I was talking about this weekend, then all the beggars and all the orphans come because we're calling to them. We're saying everything is welcome here. All of creation is welcome here because the holy doesn't have a problem with any one of its children, any one of its creations. It is simply unfolded, saying yes to all, saying yes to everything. The homicide, the tender act of mercy, all held like this, in this. And so this is what we do when we come together. We are the welcome. We are the feast. We are the well-lit inn at the side of the dark road. And then to that come all the ones who have forgotten that they're love. They are love. They have forgotten, and they're folded in on themselves, whacking themselves in the face. They hear this call, come, come, come. This come is the antidote to the curse. It's the welcome to the unwelcome. And they come, and when they come, they tell their story, but not their woe, long story of woe, every detail about my past, but their story of looking into presence and saying, it hurts to feel separate. It hurts to think that I'm something cursed. It hurts to be deluded. And in that, is the return home, because the is the heart calling to itself. And so it's so beautiful that as these come home, you can feel the presence just building and building and building as all of these are.
So a few come home, and then the processing is just a side effect. I mean, just by being welcomed.
If you mean the processing
the
emotion.
Means like the emotion, but I mean the fact that somehow they're just accepted, and then they're just transparent, they get out of the treasure chest,
Yeah.
And then
they dissolve. They join presence. They
join,
dissolve.
they're just
joined. Yeah. And so this is what we do here. So I am a well-lit inn. Everything that rises in me that is not love is simply visiting my well-lit inn. Then as we sit together, you a well-lit inn, welcoming everything within you, welcoming everything within me. You can be the inn for me. As you're the inn for me, you're also the inn for you. There's only one inn, and there's only one beggar. And this is the beauty of creation. This is like sometimes people say, why is there so much pain? Why is there all this? Why? Like, I don't deal in whys. I just notice how. And what I notice is like the prodigal son, that moment of the innkeeper enfolding the beggar in her embrace. That moment of reunion. So tenderly beautiful. So there's such joy there. To just die there, that's like the entire dance. This isn't about, we don't have to think about results or product or where we're going or even peace on earth or whatever. When you are here, and you are here as presence, and you are here as love, there is only one thing to do. There is only one thing that wants to be done. Love loves to love, and love loves to look up and say, come home, sweetheart. The end. I don't need to know anything about the result of that. That's the beauty in itself. That's the whole point of the pointlessness.
It's kind of like a melting of distinctions. In other words, it's the distinctions that hold all these things out, because this one is distinct from that one. This one is worse. This one's better.
Exactly.
This is preferred.
That's
this
all the
one
mind.
I want to. And so all these distinctions, in order to just welcome everybody in, it's really not a doing. It's just kind of a melting.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems.
Exactly. It's effortless. It's like a song. It's like a celebration. It's like, what else would we want to do? As love, what else would we want to do?
So each person in the group, just at their own time, just somehow opens a door and lets themselves in.
Exactly.
When they're ready.
Exactly. And then they think I did something.
And we just are all there, just rooting for everybody and just saying, come on in, for sure.
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
we missed you so long.
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. It's like one big Thanksgiving at home. But the true Thanksgiving, where, Mama's cooking in the kitchen, Papa's doing whatever he's doing.
We're setting the table and putting the decorations,
Yeah, the beauty is, yes, we're setting, and
shining the silver, and
one,
saying, this is how I'm going to do the tea.
And they come to the door and we say, welcome to the feast. Welcome, 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 with no end. Right. There's no distinction. There's no value on whether a being comes to share a joy or a pain. It's beautiful. It's all this singing. It's all this holy bubbling. Welcome. Beloved calls you here.